I'm Sue Allon. I am the CEO and founder of Allon Hill. And Allon Hill is coming up on our 4th anniversary, September 23rd. And, you know, I want to point out that I was just talking to my president yesterday, Diana Mead, female president, and was saying, you know, I wonder if male-run companies know the birth date of their company. Because I think that's kind of a female thing. Yeah. But we know it's September 23rd. Think of like a PricewaterhouseCoopers. You know, somebody who comes in and is very knowledgeable and highly expert, and who says, I looked at these loans, and investor, rating agency, borrower, bank, the loans that I looked at are disclosed perfectly in this offering document for this investment. And everything I saw is disclosed. Maybe it's a fraud loan. Hey, it's a free country. You can buy fraud loans all day long if you want. Maybe it's a perfect loan, but what I saw is disclosed. And believe it or not, because I find it unbelievable, that did not exist before Allon Hill. Women apply for jobs in marketing. Women apply for jobs in HR. They apply for, I mean, I would love to have a male support staff. I mean, I would be very open to that, and there are no applicants. And then you look at the hard-charging, high-driving management positions in finance, it's all men. And not only that, it's all white men. And it's all 30-year-old white men, okay? So part of our formula here, part of my formula is walking down the hall and saying, you're not allowed to hire the guy who looks like you. You gotta try to give some other people a chance, and you need to expand your recruiting and be receptive and reach out and give some other people a little nudge of maybe you should try this job, and that's that's internal recruiting. Yeah. So it's self-selecting, and then if you look in the larger universe of women starting businesses, they want to start a one-person, two-person shop. In all companies, as you get bigger, and I'd say past 2 people is bigger, run into diversity issues, and it is tempting to hire people who are just like you, because then you have someone to kind of hang with, which is part of work, right? You're here all day, you want to hang with people that you're comfortable with. But we have complex problems, and they can happen on the spot, and they can be workplace problems, like how do we solve a seating crisis? And they can be complexities around loans or data or systems. And if you just have this one person and this one person's view, you're never going to get to the highest ground.
Specifically, what do you tell women, and not just women, people of color, people that are not your traditional entrepreneurs?
So I want to throw that into people of color, racial diversity, and socioeconomic diversity as well. We really, really like to hire people who are just like us, including sociologically. I mean, that's very appealing to us. And then we'd like to go to lunch with those people, right? Why are we doing that? You have to be proactive. When I sold Murray Hill in 2004, one of my great failings was that it was not a woman-run business. I started it. How is it I managed to create a company that the vast majority of our managers were men? How did I do that? Like, very interesting, isn't it? Well, you know what? With this company, I've thought about that. And I think about that. I think about that all the time. And I ask my managers things like, I hear your plea. I hear that you'd like to hire this guy. But I want to know, and I have someone right now that I'm working with on this, I want to know why you've named a co-head of a project who's a woman and with a guy. Why is that? Because I think I know. I think it's because she's really good enough and you don't have the confidence in her, so you feel like you need to have a co-head, and I bet you anything by December when promotions come out, you're going to want to move him into the senior role. And I won't have it, because I don't really believe in a co-head. I think a co-head is no head. And if you think that she ought to be there, you better be promoting her. And you cannot believe the resistance I am getting from this guy on that. His just unwillingness to, I mean, listen, it's not even his company, right? I'm willing to say, so if she fails, she fails. Who lost the money? I lost the money. Give her a chance. So how do you do that? You have to be proactive. You just have to. You have to say, oh, sounds good. Let's give her a try. I've got, how many do I have? 3 of 4 salespeople. No, 3 of 5 are women now. That's pretty good. Sales, financial services, pretty good.